There's three classes or three families of heirlooms. There's what they call family heirlooms that have been passed down from generation to generation, which, you know, most people associate heirlooms with. Then there's what they call commercial heirlooms. And then there's what they call the modern heirlooms. I know, I definitely want to do it. I just want to start saving our own seeds. It always, you know, that's one of those projects in January when it's snowing, I'm like, man, that would be so cool. And then it gets to this time and it's like you can't even get the tomatoes out of the field. Yeah. So in here, let's take a look at some of the stuff in here. That's the Seminole pumpkin. These were grown by the Seminole Indians when the Spanish explorers first came to Florida. They found these hanging from the Everglades. This is called the Canada crookneck. That's the great-grandparent of the butternut. This big guy right here, this is called fairy tale pumpkin. This is called a West Indian burr gherkin. It came over from the States from Jamaica in the 1700s with the slaves. This is some baby dinosaur kale. This is an old Tuscan heirloom kale. These are baby Creole collards. And these are going to, we'll be cutting these today. These will go to the shark. And this is an old southern variety called Georgia or Creole collard. This is a mix of Asian greens, and we'll be cutting these today too. You could almost create your own heirloom, say if you wanted to come up with a new squash. So you hand pollinated the bloom. It grew, you liked it, you liked the color, you liked the flavor. So you take the seeds from that squash, you plant it out. You find the squash that had similar characteristics. So you plant it out for 7 years. It takes 7 years to stabilize. And so generally they say it takes like 40 to 50 years for it to become an heirloom. That's where it came from for us, man. It's like I love history, I love to grow, I love to garden, and I love food. So heirlooms are like all three of those wrapped up into one. We started with 7 rows 4 years ago, 7 rows in here. And so now we have this field, we have that field, and hope to have this field next year too.